For copyright reasons, captions will be unavailable for this video. Also, this video has been approved by the author.
My name is Jason Scarabin, and I approve of this video.
Hello. I am Joes. I will be reading Weed This Book Chapter 1 to you today. Weed This Book, Adventures of Dunkel and Bortle. By Jason Scarabin. Chapter 1, No Dreams Ever Included This Current Face. Drifting down the valleys of the roads entirely swept away from cars with no pieces to ignite the engines. I'm cool, he said, in the winter barn that stayed far from his father's mission to collect the essence of success. Was he just justified? We never knew the collective spin off molten electric brass running through the carpets of our town offices. He spoke no words but climbed directly into a cylinder rolled up in a ball from Maine. He knew it'd save him from the staring glare, because his glaring stare tolerance was at a peak in that old warehouse drenched with lime and spirits, the complex sorts, no drinks. The mother of the wine couldn't cross the river any more than her followers. They banked to the wrong side in a mirror or lightness coming deep into the rustled metal from the compounded walls of their dreams. Motions and dance jittered like a magnet. Brains used but from a different light and steel. The burst of emotion poured through the rusty cranked roof into the surrounding fields of pretty flowers. Can we make the evening train? It will take us in a circle to either worlds to collect a mine of golden necklaces. Towards the copy phonetic stores of his egalitarian fakeness, his elbow leaned out of the blanket just enough to capture his melting proposal. He winkered to a stable belt shelf to side with the outside mobster. She knew better than to cook for a speech. His stomach leaned out to project inefficiency, but he limited the exposure of mice rats. Dunkel and Bortle crossed the border between the rooms and noted the dust pellets rolling into a country song. Bortle tripped and scalped his left face. Dunkel watched with intrigue on a collapsed lung and chandelier. Oh, I'll be caressed in a milk blanket when you arrived at the soup dish table camp. The two divided into a steamer train carrying only the most egregiously rotted melons. Dunkel's leg completely caught fire when they passed the mortar fire from a sheepherder's celebratory smile in a mass dump. Will you smile at your tactical partner's abbreviation in Litchfield's public library? Bortle, I take your mind by night but not tonight, Dunkel computed. The train jumped the tracks and started rushing through the trees of green dust. No pilot but a sure shot to Delta Dawn breakdown machine. She can't read the magic window until the marine layer forms in the banquet hall of tears. They landed at Spelltrix just past 1930 and knew they'd come early and late. A forensic cloud guided Dunkel across the frozen belly of 4 separate books. Bortle mattered not. He swam to safety with only his guts attached to a mirror in a tiny brown bread basket weaved by the forgotten history of his land's oldest tear-driven list of used supplies. You could have bought twice in the night on Seller's Moon, Ticket Muse. Having lost both fancy buckets at the Deer Road Creek Cafe, Bortle quit the trolley circus while breathing into a cross-stitched blanket with yarn and a poorly planned financial registration to the Magic Bones show conducted at Cadley with the 3 Chinese chorus leaders. He threw on a belt but couldn't focus on the 10 gems he never had. He wore his tickled pink hat on the side of his charred face. Where was he going to go? He couldn't possibly know that, so he started eating matches in the sunlit porch of his grandfather's decorated and secret barn. Dunkel walked out of his dream and towed a parked car on the landscape of Broken Fever Bottleneck. He felt no toast but knew that blanking 6 tuna checkbooks may creep across his menu board at the silent blackness of his tea. Bortle approached a feather's wind and spewed his love's force for a whiskey bottle and 2 licks of salt. Oh, the mighty have risen to the highest design of crumbling bridge across the Delaware at Sussex and don't do it.